Okay, hi there, signs of Leo. This is Kim here to do your messages. This time, this is going to be for the next 7 days. So your next 7-day or your week ahead messages. And let's pull a Celtic cross. I'm feeling pulled to do something from this deck. This is the influence of the angels. And if you need to reach out to me for a private reading, the information's in the description box below. The link to get one. It is a pre-recorded video that I make, and you get a private link. Thank you all for the support so far. Make sure that when you check out, you put what you want to know in that notes section. All right, so Leo, see what we have. Opening up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, and your angels for these messages. They're always for your most high. Let's see. General, so anything can come out that wants to come out. Okay. Whoa. Okay, that's good. Good. Two for the outcome. Whoa. Wow. What in the world? Sorry. Well, this is intense, isn't it? 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. Justice. Golly, okay. This is an intense message here. I don't know what's going on, but usually, all right. Whatever it is, here's the 10 of Swords in the past energy, or maybe even recent past, and this is when something is built up to a point where you've been hurt, kind of over and over, and at that point, something is kind of done. I feel like you're wanting to change your situation of where you're at, or what you're doing. I don't know, but because your outcome being the 3 of Swords, 4 of Cups, something that's just a person that wants to change something in the environment normally. Tell me more about this past energy, 10 of Swords, what the ending was about for Leo. Judgment and the 4 of Cups. So you have another 4 of Cups here with that. Okay. So, look, I'll be completely honest. It's when you have, you see these angels here. They're waking you up, or they're alarming you to something, right? They're usually waking you up or alarming you through how you feel, through how your emotions feel. If something is telling you that something is off and that things have to change. I see a lot of hurt. And that 3 of Swords, I feel like is from the past energy, but it's still hurt that's being carried. I'm not sure why. If it's like totally environmental and that needs to change. Or what is going on here. The Hangman is the challenge to the King of Swords. When I think of the King of Swords, like I think of the person that has all the information that they need, and they're kind of like they're going to be taking action on a plan. But we have this Hangman as the challenge, and that has to do with waiting or time spent, being in time. Actually, it's more like time being spent in a position that you'd rather not be in. But here we find ourselves, or something like that, So it's extremely good that you have the King of Swords for the issue, because that tells me that you have all the information or the knowledge to take action on a plan when maybe it's about timing, or when the timing is right. But Queen of Swords on the bottom. It's like the underlying energy here is justice, which is about marriage, relationships, partnerships. King of Swords can also be a person that you reach out to for professional help or service. Tell me about King of Swords here. Page of Swords. somebody that you'd be reaching out to for information. That's an interesting card to get, because somebody's usually observing. It could be somebody that's actually observing you or watching you in some manner. I feel like we need to know more about that. That person feels significant as to getting you some kind of information that you need or knowledge that you need. So what is this who is this King of Swords, Page of Swords? It's the information. You have the letter. So it's information here. It could be about somebody that you're going to be working with. Wow, stars. This card, it can actually mean really standing out, like acclaim, fame, or recognition. But it really, in the general sense, it means like the stars are aligning for you. This to me is bringing in a different direction, like the stars are a compass for you, and something different is lining up. It might have to do with, like I said, somebody either somebody feels like they can learn from you, or they want to study like with you, maybe even this is weird, but maybe even study you, how your heart works. I don't know. There's something very strange here. There's something different here about this kind of news or this message here, because it's so intertwined with fate and destiny with the stars. So this is like the blueprints, but it's the blueprints of your heart space. The Three of Pentacles. It's the plans. What do you have planned for your heart? Five of Pentacles, and it's attached to the Four of Cups. So it could be about work. You also have the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom. Can be about work. There's some sort of worry or concern that you are over. Now, this definitely can be like in the material world, living a certain way or needing more, feeling like there's lack or a hardship, a struggle. So a new plan. And somebody's planning on leaving someone. I don't, because I have the Eight of Cups, I have the King of Pentacles, and the reverse. There is a situation where even at home, it doesn't feel like home here. There's a feeling of, am I alone in this? Am I the only one doing something? Like that's the feeling that I get. And just being overall frustrated, wanting to free yourself from some kind of commitment, because the King of Pentacles is in the reverse. And then this Eight of Cups, I mean, this person's like, they're on their way somewhere else, because whatever they've been giving to, it's just like, where's the cooperation or where's the harmony here is what I would say. Because it seems like you're doing so much like on your own. You see what I'm saying? Like because the Nine of Pentacles here, this is how you're feeling. And it's extremely self-reliant and independent. So if you've been giving a whole lot to somebody who is either ungrateful or they're not doing much to contribute or to make life better in some way, that's just what I get. I get that this person is just frustrated with something in life not improving. And it feels very material to me. It's just like they're saying something's got to change. Something's got to change. And there feels like in this energy here, this Page of Swords, if you look at this person, it feels like there was something that you can't unsee. Something hard that you went through that feels like, I can't unsee that. And maybe you've even thought of it to yourself. Either you can't unsee the way somebody behaved or acted, or you can't not see what spirit is trying to alert you or wake you up to that is happening. Well, this is an intense reading. Tell me more. Somebody could have been very corrupt or is being corrupt with money, with finances. Yeah, they're a freaking snake. They're a snake in disguise of a dog, is what they're saying. Is that there's a person around who acts faithful, loyal, kind, or they act, but there's an act here. This snake energy, and I don't want to give snakes bad rap. You know, I love snakes, but I don't think this means second skin or healing. I think that this is talking about somebody who is a little bit sociopathic in their nature. Like, I can't even be picking up on somebody who wants to keep things rough or wants things to be hard, not easy for you in some way. Not the best message I've heard in a while for you, but I see you being really strong, maybe even being in this hermit energy. So you're strong, you're resilient, and you're doing something really good for you financially. Your efforts are paying off. You could be feeling like money maybe you've been affirming, money comes to me easily. Abundance comes to me in many different ways, and you're seeing those results. That's the Nine of Pentacles. Every time you need something or you put in effort towards something, you get a big windfall of help or assistance from the universe. It's giving to you because you're putting in the effort, is what I'm getting. But there's another energy that's not, and that's clear as day. So I think the focus is on you and your work at this time. Tell me about this partnership or this Two of Cups. It says it's in the environment, but how to interpret it, we'll find out when we get clarification. Tell me about the Two of Cups, the Two of Pentacles. That's so strange. I just did a private reading and they had those exact cards like in their past position, where there's a choice for partnership here. There's a choice now this choice, I know I'm doing a week ahead, and I like to do that stuff for you all to try to predict, but I see this as like the energy that's kind of influencing you on, hey, you have a big decision to make. Who do you want to partner with you? Is it somebody in their Nine of Pentacles too? Because that would be great. If it's not, and I kind of suspect that it's not, if there's a snake around, acting committed, but what are they committed to? Sitting around, misusing money, possibly even. So there's going to be a choice on what lines up with you. I feel like you're extremely busy. You're in this now moment. I feel like no matter who you're around, you're able to make good, healthy relationships from them. Not to say that they're not without their disappointment from the past or an issue like that. But like when you're at the Nine of Pentacles here, Leo, you have the Nine of Cups too in your destiny. This means that you have to do what's right in alignment for you. So it's not about, can you make something work? Because I think Leo probably can. It's more like, is something in alignment with you? Does it balance you out? Do you feel balanced? Or is the relationship balanced or not? I'm leaning towards that being the main issue here with this reading. I love how these cards are blending. They match really well. Let me know more about in the environment, this choice, this decision. Yeah, it's about, now for some of you all, this is definitely like about a work partnership thing that might be coming up. Because there's 3 marriage cards in this deck, and each one has a specific different type of commitment. This one, the person's like exchanging a product or a service, and the focus here is partnerships, commerce, money, getting the money. I'm just seeing you really putting in the work and And this is going to be balanced. This is good. This might be a new collaboration, a new partnership coming in. Tell me more about that. I'm wanting to say a move. I'm not getting, well, I guess 8 of Cups could be, but I'm wanting to say a move might be on the horizon for you. You have deep thoughts, and you have that House card on the bottom, and I usually think of like place of residence, and I just noticed 222. I'm sorry, your numbers are all lining up here. You have 333, 222. You have 44. Wow. Okay, so this person is deep in their thoughts about you. Who is this? Is this a choice for a partner or a partnership? I do feel like there's a strong connection between you and someone in business. So I'm not sure if the partnership's completely known. Like, because this could be a client. This could even be a secret client because of that Page of Swords. There's somebody that has you in their thoughts a lot, trying to make a decision. They feel like they've made a decision or their mind up about you. This is not that person. This is somebody different, but this is not defined. This is something that is not defined. The relationship seems to be, if there's anything at all, it's like money, business, work. All right. I just always think this might be a secret, like a secret admirer even, because you have Cupid here, and then he's holding a book, and the book is closed, and that is the secret. What's interesting about me saying that is that this King of Swords has a book open, like something being revealed to you. So we have 9 of Cups here in the Destiny. That's where you get you have your wishes granted. Everything that you're wanting, it is about focusing on how to make yourself happy at this time. Because the Hangman energy being the challenge indicates that you have the tendency to lean towards self-sacrificing for others, for relationships, self-sacrificing for jobs. And so now it's kind of, I feel like it's marking the end of that period and saying, no, you're going to be stepping into a time where you get to enjoy your efforts, your money, your wealth, and also do things that you wish to do, that you wish to experience. So let's get clarification on this 9 of Cups, because this is like a wish coming true for you. 7 of Swords. So the wish for you, it has to do with coming up with I feel like this is an exit strategy. Like that's what this card might be talking about. Because somebody's doing something and they're doing it either in the cover of the night, or they're doing it undercover, or they're not telling everybody what their plans are. But the plan definitely is like linked to you having things come true for you, having your wishes be met. So there's a little bit of maybe concealing intention here, but it's for the purpose of some sort of vision that you have for yourself, because you have the 3 of Wands here, and the future is you envisioning what this next new part of your journey is going to be like. And with all these 3s, it's very powerful, right? And this is your ships coming in. This is also, it can be about lining you up with the right alliances and partnerships for your expansion. Okay, so you see yourself expanding. This other energy that's here, that's like, I don't know, hanging around or just trailing around, it's not helping you to expand. It's almost helping you stay in this energy of kind of needing more. Because something else is not being picked up, really. Someone else is not picking up. Like if it's a partnership and someone's supposed to pick up the slack, that person's not. Not really. There's no improvements. And in life, you know, you should always be seeking improvements for yourself in some way. Tell me about 3 of Wands, 10 of Wands. So you see yourself moving forward and having a completion with something that is right now in the hangman position. So I have that hangman here on the bottom. So it's saying that you do see yourself in the future. You're already focused on how you can be expansive and enjoy this next part of your journey. But something tells you you're going to have to wrap something up lest you be carrying the weight, the whole weight all the time. And is that what you want for your future? That's what I'm getting. Because that can lead to burnout, you know, 10 of Wands leads to burnout. It's too much. This 2 of Wands is for your hope. And I think this is the planning, being prepared and focused on where are you going that's in alignment with you. Who are you going with? Or are you going with someone? Are you going on your own? Whatever it is it in alignment? Well, you certainly have the smarts to do this. But I will mention, you have 2 cards out here that are notorious for trying to be mischievous, and a snake is slightly sociopathic. So you have to watch out for those types of energies. Somebody trying to sneak off with money, sneak off with just sneak around you. You can use this on the light side, you know, the fox card. You can say that this is the light side. I'm stepping into a time of strategy, but it would still be a cunning strategy, which would make sense with whatever it is that your 7 of Swords represents here, like your plan. They're good at like keeping something concealed or hidden. So I definitely see like a possible breakup here, 3 of Swords. And I have the 4 of Cups is the energy of somebody that is just more than bored. It feels like more than bored. 10 of Cups. Good. Queen of Wands. Good. And the 8 of Swords. Oh my. Okay. There's been some sort of like interference with you being able to put yourself completely out there and have change for yourself. You obviously know that you're in alignment and you want the 10 of Cups. Everybody does. It's the completion, right? But there has been a situation that has made you feel bound or I like, it's not that it being trapped. It's not that. It's just like there being a lot of interference. You see how this person feels like they're a bird in a cage? That's the energy, but add to that the hurt from the 3 of Swords while you're the bird in the cage. So it's like lacking freedom or needing more freedom, but also having to deal with major hurt. And it feels like betrayal. It feels like betrayal. They're telling me family, for some of you all, that betrayal came like somebody that wanted to cage you up. And so I think what gets you your 10 of Cups is you having to get into the Queen of Wands archetype, which is brave, bold, confident, putting themselves back out there, not worrying, getting burned, not worried about that, because she holds a spiritual fire. She's very attractive. Things come to her, and perhaps until something came your way, you were in this energy of, well, all I have to do is kind of focus on my 9 of Pentacles, but in the meantime, I'm really tired of this situation. That's kind of what I'm getting from all of that. So let's get another card here. I mean, a good ending, but it seems like waiting and interference. There's that person pretending to be a dog. This is a person that again, they're acting like they're your best friend. But I don't think there's not much care here on how is your life. Are things going good for you? Do you enjoy things? There's not much concern or care. Somebody has revealed who they really are, and they absolutely have no motivation for anything here. That's what I'm picking up on. So, false person in the reverse is when a person has totally revealed themselves to you, who they really are. So now you're probably taking it upon yourself to make things better. And if justice comes your way, and it will, with good karma, new relationships, partnerships, contracts, you might take one, or you might seriously consider taking one because of this kind of situation that has been here for a while. Yeah, have hope, because something, a wish that you're really wanting to manifest is coming true for you. There's mysterious changes with the moon and the stars. Both of those can mean that acclaim, fame, even recognition, being spotted in the spotlight. Yeah, have hope. Don't lose hope. Everything does get better and it works out. I think you're just realizing who somebody is. Maybe you've known. Maybe that's what's hurtful about it. We get an angel number 9. You have lots of 9s. This is completion, right? Headed towards a completion. It's actually an ending. Headed towards a completion, but this is talking about your compassion that makes you shine. It says you're devoted to helping the greater good, and you have a strong talent for speaking up for others. Your soul is most satisfied when you're being of service. I am compassionate. And something about that has kind of added to that hangman energy, I think. So I have symphony, which is harmony, synergy, co-create, assemble, organize, structure, lead, follow. And scuba diver is 0 point. It's going within and finding out that there's so much more that's possible. Examining your unconscious mind here, deep thoughts, self-reflection. And self-reflection might be on the ostrich trap energy, which is when we are refusing to face something as a reality, even if it hurts or even if the signs are all there. If I face something, then I'm going to have to admit that something definitely needs to change. But this is about facing that something, you know. And your strategy, your 7 of Swords, your chess energy, the strategy, planning, checkmate, grand design, thinking ahead, master plan. So knowing that there is a master plan here, and it seeks it for the purpose of upgrading you. So upgrading your life, restoring it to more than better, more than before. I think you should get ready for that major upgrade in your life that kind of changes everything. It could shift around people, partnerships, and how your 10 of Cups is going to come in. You have the scales twice with the Justice, and you have the Sword and scales here. It's about you acknowledging your truth, or what is true at this moment. What is it we've refused to see? Is it about how we really feel, like that bird in the cage? I have the Fortress, which is talking about your fortitude. You are unbreakable, ready for anything, determined, and true grit. And then I have the completion, the cycle completion, the empty nest card. Moving on, cycle completion, final endings and beginnings, and new life and graduating. So I would say next phase probably has this 10 of Cups energy in it. So it's in the 9 of Cups too. It's looking really good. You have 8, 9, 10 of Cups in your reading. So that's what I have for you, Leo. Thank you for joining me. I'm sending you love and light as always. Bye.